Poems and Presents is a Christmas anthology of short stories and a Doki Doki Literature fan mod that is... Oh, I guess I didn't click on it. Oh. Monica, do we really have to say all this? I'm pretty sure everyone knows that this is a fan mod. Like, they have nothing to do with Team Salvato and should be mistaken for the original game.
Furthermore, would anyone really play this before playing the official game in the first place? They'd be easily susceptible to spoilers. And it's highly unlikely that this is the first mod anyone's played in this game. So they probably already know that the game files required for this can be downloaded for free at https://DDLC.moe or on Steam.
Natsuki, Yari, I appreciate that this may seem redundant. I understand this may seem redundant, especially since the players probably have seen this 1,000 times already. But I assure you, this is only so no one thinks this is something like, I don't know, additional DLC for the base game, and then the creator gets sued. DLC. If someone went into this thinking that this was official new content from Team Salvato or something, I don't mean any ill will when I say this, but that person seems like a lost cause.
Natsuki.
What? I said I meant no ill will. Anyway, Sayori, finish this off for us.
Gladly. By playing Poems and Presents, you agree that you've completed Doki Doki Literature Club and accept any spoilers contained within, and are ready for a good time this Christmas.
I do not agree. I agree.
Awesome! You may proceed. Have fun.
I have to give Ayat and them credit. That's actually very cute, having them do the delivery that way. Every night is a silent night for Yuri. What it is, what it do? You already know who it is. It's your boy, JQilin here, and today we are playing some Poems and Presents. I know it's not Christmas, but understand, it's sometimes things are better late than never. And we are here to have a very good time. Thanks to the guys, SomeDudeNamedAyat, Band Xavier, and Pumpkin Brain US, we are here now to play a good game and have a good time. The Christmas theme, girlies. So, if you're excited to see what Poems and Presents is all about, I've been dying to play this mod, and I'm glad I'm finally getting around to doing it. Be sure to hit the like button and stick around for your boy. It would really mean the world to me. In any case, we're just gonna get right into this. We're gonna waste no more time. We haven't get to put our names in this. Oh, there we go. Name the visitor. This won't be used as MC's name. Okay, well, why don't we call him J? A close friend of mine told me something about some random person in our neighborhood recently. The person in question is a retired author who often has visitors around Christmas time interested in hearing the sorts of stories they wrote. For some reason, this specific person has numerous rumors spread about them. Many of them seem like conspiracy theories. I mean, seriously? An interdimensional traveler in my boring-ass town? BS. In any case, I had nothing better to do this year, so I asked my friend about where this person lived, and they sent me their address. Checking my phone's GPS one more time, I confirmed in my head that this must be the right place. The door's just unlocked? I like the fire rustling, that's pretty nice. Huh. Didn't think that would work, honestly. Hello. Why'd you sit by the fireplace? There's plenty of room. The fireplace that is the fire on the TV. There we go. The person speaking to me has disguised their identity through a hooded robe, whilst also having their back turned. Whoever this person is took every precaution they could to hide in plain sight from those who may visit. The mysterious atmosphere of this place has me thinking I took a wrong turn somewhere. Feel free to help yourself to any of the cookies and milk on the table. Don't take too many cookies though. Santa might get mad if there isn't any left for him. This sounds like Sayori to me, in my opinion. Thanks. Who are you? Ah, of course. My apologies for not introducing myself earlier. You may call me the narrator. That's what most people call me nowadays, so, well, it's my preferred name. After all, it wouldn't be too wise to let any random stranger know your real name. And you're cool with just letting anyone in your house? Touché. But in my defense, there's a reason for that. You know what today is, right? Everyone knows what today is. I don't even have to tell you. Every year, around this time, I often allow visitors such as yourself to drop in and hear some stories. Speaking of which, I've got 4 different ones right here you may be interested in, Jay.
What? How do you know my name?
I read it on the text box right there. I know everyone's name around here. Been around the block for longer than you might expect. But that's enough small talk. Feel free to read the summaries of the stories I've got, and pick which one you'd like to read first. I nod and start reading the summaries laid out on the table.
Alright, let's see here. Each of these stories have a specific main character, and the events revolve around them. All of them happen to be girls.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention something. I had created these stories without a name for each of the characters in mind. Normally this wouldn't be an issue, but he tends to pop up a lot. If you don't mind asking, could you come up with a name for him?
That sounds a bit unorthodox, but I don't mind.
Okay then, I think his name should be... name him JQilin. Now, which story would you like to read first?
Alright, let's look at these choices one more time. River revolves around an energetic girl who, even after getting into a relationship with her childhood friend, feels like she doesn't deserve to celebrate Christmas. Toyland focuses on a stubborn girl bringing her boyfriend over to her house so he can visit her equally stubborn father. Silent Night features a rather introverted girl trying to step out of her comfort zone for her boyfriend. All I Want for Christmas Is You is a wholesome story about a popular girl having the best Christmas day with her boyfriend. Is it just me, or do all these stories have some romantic undertone to it? Not that there's anything wrong with that, I suppose. I guess the narrator has a preferred genre. In any case, I think I'd like to hear about...
So basically, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. I know Pump wrote Yuri's story. Honestly, I kind of just want to go through these in order. I don't really have a particular preference in mind. I think I'll just start with Sayori's first. Good first choice. I wonder if he says that no matter what you pick. The narrator opens a large book and starts turning to presumably where River is. Once there, they clear their throat. Let us begin. This is the story of a girl named Sayori. Sayori is a youthful bundle of sunshine that often makes sure to prioritize the happiness of others around her. Upon first glance, you probably believe that a girl like her is ditzy, scatterbrained, gullible even. Which may be somewhat true. She has also proved that the phrase appearances can be deceiving is not just hearsay. If you're not careful around her, you might get blindsided by her intellect, something that she can often keep concealed. Her childhood friend fell victim to it firsthand when looking for a club to join. A window of opportunity opened, and Sayori leaped at the first chance to see it through. It was originally a clever plan to get him to spend more time with her, and possibly make more friends. But it quickly grew into something more. So much more. The two of them found themselves making up for lost time after school. She had begun to realize just how much she missed being there for him. But something was eating Sayori up inside. Something treacherous. Something deceptive. Her own inner thoughts. Also, I need to turn down the music. More? There we go. The once serene river of thoughts in Sayori's head quickly turned into a flood within days. Despite that, she never wanted to make him worry. His happiness was her #1 priority. She never planned to break down in front of him, but one day, everything just spilled. She couldn't help it. The stress was too much. She didn't want him to waste sympathy on her anymore. She wanted him to move on. She believed she didn't deserve his help. He thought otherwise. He knew it'd take some time for things to get better again. He said he'd be there every step of the way. He loved her, and she loved him. So she lived on. Even with the voices in her head getting louder and louder, she lived on. Even with the days slowing down. Even with every compliment feeling like a bat swung against her head. Even with her thinking she was a burden to everyone she ever met. She lived on. After all, her happiness was never important. She needed to stay for the people who cared about her. That was what made them happy. This brings us to December 24th, Christmas Eve. Sayori tried to get herself excited for the holidays. She had always loved Christmas growing up. But this year, no matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't do it. She had successfully convinced herself that she wasn't allowed to celebrate Christmas this year, not after how selfish she had been. She didn't deserve to be happy. She didn't deserve anything at all. She doesn't know if she wants to live on anymore. This is where our story begins.
He was supposed to come over today. He's 15 minutes late.
Every few seconds, Sayori went from glaring at her phone. Dang it, I hit the enter button by mistake. Every few seconds, Sayori went from peeking at her phone to peeking out the window, hoping to either see or hear from him. Her niece sat on the seat of the couch, as if she were in the position of an excited puppy. Her eyes ran with the cars that had zipped past her house. Oh, we get the telefono. Oh my goodness, we get the telefono.
Oh, he's calling me.
She immediately answers the call. Hey, I'm almost there. Sorry for being late. I know this was my idea.
It's alright. I'm just glad you're coming over. I've never really had anyone other than my family in my house for Christmas Eve.
At this point, am I not just an honorary family member?
I I'd rather not think he was a family member if we're gonna date.
What? You're the one thinking of it that way, you dummy! Anyway, I'm almost done getting ready. See you in about a minute, give or take.
Alright, see you then.
That went well.
He brought up a good point. Isn't he just honorary family at this point? Who knows?
She was just glad she got to celebrate another Christmas. If it wasn't for Qilin, she believes it wouldn't have been the case. It was a crazy chain of events that led up to them being a couple, but he makes her happy. Happier than anyone could ever know. Before she got too lost in thought, she saw a brown-haired person in a black shirt coming to her doorstep.
There he is.
Without much thought, she tossed her phone down the couch. Now empty-handed, she got off the couch and ran to the door to greet him.
Hey, sweet...
Oh, Jesus, Sayori!
Whoa, why are you shouting? What's wrong?
Put some clothes on!
What?
As soon as he said that, she looked down.
Oh dear.
She didn't have much on, just a sports bra and some old shorts.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Oh, damn, she pulled a me and you. Sheesh! In her room, she saw she still didn't put up a clean basket of laundry. She shuffled through it to find a navy blue, slightly baggy sweatshirt with a cute design on it, as well as a pair of gray sweatpants. After getting what she needed, she headed back down. She rushed back down to where he was standing.
So sorry.
Hey, it's alright, Sayori. It's just that it's December, and, well, you didn't have much on. Did you forget that it's winter?
Wait, that was the reason?
Brrr. Not to mention, did you not have the heat running or something?
Well, now that you mention it, it is a bit cold in here.
What do you mean, now that I mention it? I was wearing more than you, and I'm as cold as an ice cube right now.
Well...
Knowing when she's defeated, she pouted before stomping over to the heat switch. With a click, the heat was now on.
Could you quit embarrassing me in my own house? I hate it when you're right.
It'll take a while for me to feel it.
Boo-hoo. I'm gonna be cold for a few minutes at best. Woe is me. That's how you sound right now, hehe.
Yeah.
So...
She ran up to him and wrapped her arms around his neck.
How you been today, Qilin? Excited to see me?
Whoa, hey! Whimsical as always, huh?
Is it really a surprise?
Guess not. I've had years to get used to it. Her hug tightened.
Oh.
Okay. I appreciate the gesture, but you're gonna suffocate me at this rate.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'll back off.
Whew. I can breathe again. Shee! That sure warmed me up, at least.
Hehe.
Come here. It's still cold. He held his arms out for a hug.
Yeah, it is.
She leaned back into his arms. They were wrapped around one another, feeling the warmth of each other's bodies. No words were exchanged. None of them needed to be. At least, a minute passed before they could feel the heater. Neither one of them wanted to move, but Qilin let go and walked himself to the couch. She sat down next to him, her right leg touching his left. At this point, she didn't know what to do other than stare either at him or in front of her.
So... What now?
Well, shoot, we make all these plans on Christmas Eve and we don't even know what to do. We don't even know what we want to do.
I thought you were gonna bring over the presents for us to open.
That's tomorrow, dummy.
Well, yeah, but literally all we planned was that we were gonna spend time with each other today. But I think we forgot just how boring my house is.
Don't say that. We'll figure out something. Something that isn't those rom-coms you want me to watch with you.
But they're really good.
No.
Dang it.
You'll have to wait another day, cheesy rom-coms. There was also her room. She wouldn't mind being in there, but she hasn't cleaned it in ages. As her head kept shuffling through possible things to do, Qilin butts in. Oh hey, Sayori. Outside the stuff that you asked to get for tomorrow, you have stuff to cook with, yeah? Her eyes slightly widen.
I think so. I have to go and check. Give me a second.
When she got there, the first thing she checked was the fridge. Then the freezer. Finally, the pantry.
Yeah, I have stuff.
Oh yeah? I'll be right there in a second. She could have seen a mile away that he wanted to cook something.
Could he really make something decent with what I have?
Don't doubt me, Sayori. I'm pretty good at what I do, so I can make these ingredients work.
What? How'd you know what I was thinking?
I'm psychic.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yes, Sayori. It was just written all over your face. Plus, I have pretty good intuition sometimes.
Where was I getting this sense of deja vu? I have been in this place before, but how you're on the street? Anyway, yeah. Do you want to cook?
Absolutely. Might as well make ourselves a nice Christmas Eve dinner as a little surprise something. Oh, as a little special something. I said surprise. As a little special something.
Well, do you need any help? I'm great with...
I am not letting anyone near a toaster or a stove, Sayori. Even in your own house. Nothing personal. You just have a track record of... Also, why is this music so damn loud? It might just be me, but I'm like, this music is so loud. Bruh. Nothing personal. You just have a track record of... Yeah, not worth the hospital bills.
Aww. Dang it. Guilt tripping didn't work.
Don't worry. I'll make something that you'll really enjoy.
I can taste it already. I can't wait.
While drooling, she made her way to the living room to kill some time. Hey, Sayori, do you want anything to drink?
No, I'm good. Thanks, though.
Even though it was her house, Qilin really took control.
It's awesome if we could just do that. Is it some special ability that he doesn't realize he has? Maybe he isn't so dense or basic after all.
Very aware of Sayori to point out how dense he could be. She closes her eyes, dozing off a bit. She needed to get the sleep she didn't get last night. She's currently running on only about 4 hours.
I gotta stay awake for Qilin. The one who saved me.
About 40 minutes passed and she dozed off. Her head was on the arm of the couch. Her feet were dangling in the air.
I really need to break the habit of slouching.
While she was trying to wake up and get her bearings, Qilin shouted from the kitchen. Hey, dinner's ready. I'll go ahead and set the table while you get moving.
Sure, yeah, go ahead. Be 1 second.
Her voice was still half asleep. It took about as much effort getting off the couch as it did walking to the kitchen. When she eventually got there, she was greeted by a set table with plates of roast beef, mashed potatoes, and corn. Damn, this dude did all that with the ingredients she had in her kitchen? Wow, I didn't know we were that good of a cook. In the center of the table was a basket of rolls, as well as a caramel flan calling her name.
Oh my gosh.
About time, sleepyhead.
Oh, shush, hee.
So, what do you think?
How on earth did you make all this so fast? Also, I swear I didn't have most of these. Tell us me thou secrets, Killin.
I have my ways. Also, I had a bit of help from a certain someone, so...
Oh? Who may that be?
I plead the fifth. She pouted for the 70th time today.
Fine then, keep your secrets. I'll just replace your present with coal.
Please don't!
Fine, I won't. Don't expect me not to get payback though.
Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting revenge on me. She walked over to the sink to wash her hands. The water from the faucet was cold at first, but then it warmed up. After washing her hands, she took a seat in front of Qilin, where her plate was.
To our first Christmas Eve together.
She held up the empty cup that was next to her plate. Yeah, to our first Christmas Eve together. He held up his glass of ginger ale and clinked it next to her cup. I didn't know what you wanted. Given you didn't want anything earlier, so...
We've known each other for how long now?
Yes, I know. Moving on, don't get mad at me. And with that, she poured a glass of her favorite drink and they began feasting. What might that be? Don't know. You'll just have to imagine that for yourself. In time, Qilin was finished with his food, and she was enjoying some seconds. Question, Sayori. She looked up from her plate, still chewing.
What's up?
As we get older, we begin to see reality as it is instead of how it is painted by, say, our parents or other adults. For you, does that magical and wistful atmosphere of Christmas pretty much wane, along with everything else?
That's a tough one. I mean, I'll be honest and say that every day feels the same since we've experienced holidays 1,000 times now. But for Christmas, and the winter holidays in general, I try to at least liven things up.
Yeah, but what about the atmosphere? To me, it's not really magical anymore. It just seems like an ordinary day plus snow and opening presents. He walked an empty plate to the sink, still talking. What I am hoping for, however, is for tomorrow to feel different with a drastic change of routine and scenery. I mean, why do you think I gave you enough money to grab all those groceries yesterday? Not all of it was for cooking. He sat back down. Then, it clicked for her.
Hey, wait! Why did I need to get them? Couldn't you have just gotten them yourself?
Because I was running other important errands.
Like?
Well, I had to contact the rest of the club so we could all spend Christmas tomorrow together. Christmas together tomorrow. I am dyslexic.
Oh yeah, you told me that. Wait, where will we even be meeting up?
That's sort of what I was going to ask you tonight. I persuaded Monica to do a little magic, so to speak. Believe me, it'll be fun. Right now, Monica and I are the only two among us who know the full details. Amogus.
Oh. Is it because you don't trust me?
What? No, that's not it. Of course I trust you. It's just a surprise is all.
Anyhow, surely you could have just run to the store to get everything.
That's where you're wrong, Sayori.
Eh?
Let me just say I had to do a little Christmas shopping for my parents yesterday. I procrastinated, and now it was in crunch time, so I had to really find stuff that they would like. Damn shelves were bare though, so it was even more difficult. That's why I asked you as a last resort.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
She went for a piece of beef with her fork, only for it to hit her plate. Her plate was clean. Want more?
Nah, I'm stuffed. That was amazing though. You really know your stuff, Killing.
I pride myself on my cooking ability, so yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it? I loved it. But I love you more.
God, why do you have to be so cute all the time? You're gonna give me a heart attack one of these days. After they cleaned up the kitchen, the two of them found themselves back on the couch in the living room. Killen was reclined on the right side, where his legs were crossed. She rested her head on his shoulder. He ran his hand through her hair a couple of times before wrapping his arm around her.
I really enjoy these moments.
Yeah. Good thing we're close neighbors, so we can see each other practically whenever.
Well, yeah, we've always been neighbors.
I'm mostly referring to in that sense now.
Oh yeah. Killen? How long has it been again?
Since what? Since what? It should be since when, but okay.
Since we started dating. Duh.
Oh, right. That. Well, we started the day before the festival, so a little over than a month, basically.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Killen had a confused expression. It was like he was trying to ask himself why she even raised the question. She sighed, which caught the attention of Killen. That was a heavy one. You okay?
Yeah, I just thought of something is all.
What's bothering you?
Well, this may sound stupid, but had you not gotten involved with my problems, or had you not joined the club, I would have. I wouldn't be here right now. So there's that.
Wait, what do you mean by?
I felt like I was better off dead, Killen.
Oh, so I don't know if I missed something just now? Oh, no, I didn't.
I felt like I was better off dead, Killen. Like I was a burden. To you. To the others. Right now, am I really supposed to be here for Christmas? To me, it feels like you've changed fate itself somehow, Killen.
No, that's not. Sorry. I only did what was best for both of us. You have no reason to be dead or gone from this world.
But...
No buts. Evidently, you're here for a reason, Sayori. You're the light of my world, and you make every day special for me. Surely the others feel the same about you. That you mean so much to them. Why do you think they're so compassionate and kind towards you?
Out of pity?
No! Because I care about you. I care about you. I love you with every fiber of my being. Had you died, I wonder what I would have done with myself. Sorry. I know I shouldn't get that worked up. It's just... I take these things very seriously and...
Hey, it's okay. It's okay to care about someone. I care about you too, you know. To see you sad hurts me too. And maybe you're right. Maybe it is a good thing that I'm still here. Even if I still have my doubts. I don't want to hurt you, so... Let's, get off this topic. It's Christmas, after all. Time to bring back the jolly this holly jolly holiday.
You sure do know how to infect others with your cheerfulness. You know that?
Well, that's what the mask is.
Really?
Kidding, haha.
I hope so. She's not kidding. Well, probably like half kidding, but still. The two of them spent the rest of the evening either cuddling or playing games. Before they knew it, it was close to midnight. Qilin checked his phone. Oh shoot, it's pretty late. We really lost track of time, huh?
Oh, yeah. It seems we did. So, does this mean you have to go?
Unless you want me to spend the night. Well, what would you prefer me to do?
Well, if I'm being honest, I don't want you to leave. I really enjoyed today, and...
Then I'm staying here for the night.
Wait, huh?
It is fine if I spend the night, yeah?
Yeah, but my bed is only really for one person, and...
I was gonna sleep on the couch, don't worry.
Oh. Will you need a blanket?
Of course you'll need a blanket. He pointed at a chair. Well, there's already one right here.
No! I mean, maybe don't use that one. Here, I'll get you a clean one.
Okay. She rushed into her bedroom to find a clean blanket. In a matter of 15 seconds, she grabbed the first one she saw and took it back to Qilin.
Here you go.
Oh, thanks. Qilin laid the blanket on the couch and got himself comfortable.
Well, I believe that means you're tired.
Yep, I can barely keep my eyes open right now.
Oh, I guess I'll see you in the morning then.
Mm-hmm. Sleep well.
You too.
She hugged him tightly before heading up to her room. She threw herself down into her bed, her head slammed on the pillow.
I matter to everyone, huh? Our discussion from earlier raced through my head without a break. I'm special? Doubt still clouded my head. Even after so much time of others being aware, I'm suffering. I know that depression isn't something that magically goes away, but it feels like no progress has been made. Maybe it's because I'm tired, but my head is still in overdrive. Does it really matter? Everyone knows my cheerfulness is just a mask. I'm pitiful.
Is that really true?
Huh?
Is your removal truly what you want?
Who?
Do you really not matter?
Who's there?
Do not be frightened. I am merely a voice to reassure you.
What?
The voice sounds awfully familiar. Her silhouette looks familiar too.
Monica? If that's what you wish to believe, then so be it.
So we have the ghost of Monica?
Well, I mean, the similarities are uncanny. Are you supposed to be my ghosts of Christmas past or something? No, sorry, I am... Ghost of Christmas present? No, I'm not a... Ghost of Christmas yet to come?
Monica's like,
For fuck's sake. I am not a Christmas ghost, Sayori. I have been sent to guide you. Guide me? Yes, I'm here to guide you and your spirit out of doubt. If you wish to remove yourself from this world, I will not stop you. But be warned if you do, the future of your friends will be in peril.
that's dramatic.
In peril? I was confused. What do they mean by my friends being in peril? What effect could I possibly have on
Oh, could I have possibly had on everyone?
What effect could I possibly have had on everyone? At that moment, the clock struck midnight. There was a tick that I could hear internally. The time is now midnight. As such, I'll grant you a vision, if you so choose. A vision? Yes. A vision that will help you reconsider what you are thinking of doing. But how? I do not know how it will, but I must show you regardless. To get you to bed as soon as possible. How about we start now? You can prepare yourself, if need be. I will be here once you are read. Actually, I think I'm ready. You can show me now. Obviously, this is something I need to see, so I won't run away. Not this time.
Well then. Shall we?
I stood up with conviction. Yes! Yes, we shall.
Then away we go.
For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do.
Where am I? I tried speaking, but no words came out. I tried looking around, but I couldn't. I couldn't even see my own body. Qilin?
Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't see you there. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has.
Wait a minute. Am I at Qilin's point of view right about now?
That's exactly what's happening, yes. We're viewing this place from his eyes.
So, are we going to be able to hear his thoughts and everything?
Oh my god, that would be so weird. No worries. We won't hear any of his thoughts. He doesn't even know we're in his head right now. It's just us.
You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? How many members do you have so far?
Haha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far.
Three of us? Wait, Monica founded the club. I'm the vice president. And Natsuki and Yuri came afterwards. What's going on here?
Think about it for a moment.
So Sayori's getting to see what happens in Act 2, basically.
I'm here to convince you why leaving would be a bad idea. She just said there's only 3 members. Natsuki and Yuri still join, so...
Oh. Is this one of those introspective things where I'm being shown a world without me in it?
Like, It's a Wonderful Life?
Correct. You are not in this timeline. It doesn't seem my absence made any significant changes so far. I guess Monica's the reason why Qilin joined now instead of me. That's nice. He'll still have the others to spend time with. Soon enough, he can just forget I was ever there like he was here. Like he has here. We've yet to see the full ramifications. We have to move further. Wait, what do you mean by... I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I'm come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And I kinda like my poem too, you know. He ever told me he was impressed by it.
Well, where are we now? Do you remember when Natsuki and Yuri had that big fight in the club room? Yeah, I do. Kilin got caught in the middle, and he asked me to defuse it, so I... Oh no. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Oh no. How different is it going to be without me, really? I mean, Kilin probably would just pick a side. That might not be too hard. Keep watching.
Maybe he was just jealous that Kilin appreciates my advice while he appreciated yours.
And how do you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh. Well, you know what? I was one of those booze magically criticized bear as soon as Kilin started showing up. Doesn't feel too different so far. There goes Monica, trying to stop it again. Keep watching. Why? All that's happening so far is what's happened before. I don't see how drastically different this timeline is without me yet.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as things you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch!
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle isn't much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people want to get over themselves after graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can't balance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try.
Wow, be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Kilin hear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels for you after this. Whoa. I told you to keep watching for a reason. Without you being able to de-escalate the tension, the argument gets significantly more heated. That's absurd. Yuri and Sayori would never get this angry at each other. They may fight sometimes, but they're still close friends. We've still yet to see the full ramifications. We have to move further. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Kilin joined, and we've started some climate activities. But this isn't the first time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? Oh, I think I remember this conversation too. Manga talked to the club about what we could do for the festival. She was stumped on ideas before that meeting, so we had a quick talk. I suggested that we perform poems, and Monica agreed. If I'm not here, that means keep watching. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Kilin? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Kilin to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined a club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Kilin joined. As for me, I just like it better here than doing home. And Kilin's even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Oh no. Natsuki clearly got to her. Thinking about what I'm seeing here. Yuri and Natsuki snapped at each other earlier, and now Monika's quickly losing motivation. Is this really what the club looks like without me in it? Have I really contributed that much to the group? It's honestly pretty hard to believe that I have. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more of a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Actually, that's exactly what it means.
Qilin, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well,
in fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? She's really taking what Natsuki told her hard, huh? Indeed, she is. I imagine she could use a pep talk from a very good friend right now, but no one here is confident enough to give it.
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take that away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Qilin. It's not the same. It wouldn't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Oh man. I wish I could just manifest myself into the room right now. They all look like they really need some positive energy. But do I really deserve to be there still? Yeah, sure, this is just one speed bump, but I know these guys. They can handle this without me. That means we still have yet to see the full ramifications. We have to move further.
Oh joy, we're going further down the rabbit hole. Are we gonna get to the part where Yuri kills herself?
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without getting the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
What about Qilin?
Qilin's going to be helping me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What? Your cupcakes? Please, don't make me laugh.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Qilin around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, so why don't you let Qilin decide he wants to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Qilin make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Qilin, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We could just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Who are these people? Yuri wouldn't be this classless. Natsuki has aggressive tendencies, but she wouldn't be this bitter. And Monika wouldn't be this secretive. I know none of these people. These are my friends.
back home. It's already morning.
Now that we've gone through all the events that I want to show you, allow me to explain. As you know, there was a series of events that occurred in the timeline without you. A world in which you had never existed, and there was no moral compass or compassionate soul in the club. As you saw, it was plagued with conflict, with each girl having an ulterior motive that could not be stopped. Without you there, their worst traits seemed to have been amplified. Seemed like they were being amplified. There were even some incidents which I have chosen to leave out intentionally as to not scar you.
So, you're trying to tell me that without me there would be no bounds in the literature club?
Absolutely. You're an essential puzzle piece.
Okay, but how do you know about all this anyway?
That's classified information. The bottom line is, Liv. People care about you, and surely you care about other people. You help in more ways than you give yourself credit for, so don't waste it. After all, you made it to Christmas. Your life was meant to be special. Get out there and live. Spend time with those closest to you. Be happy.
I really want to, but I don't know if I deserve to. That alternate timeline you showed me, it didn't feel right. There's no way that not me being there would have caused them to be so much more hostile to each other.
Well, there's no way I can disprove to you that this timeline is a work of fiction. But isn't the possibility of it being a thing still scary on its own, right? Oh, but isn't the possibility of it being a thing still scary on its own, right?
Yeah, but it's not possible, so I worry. I know that my friends could take better care of Qilin than I ever could. I mean, goodness sake, I couldn't even tell that my own house was freezing earlier. I'm actively lying to him so that he thinks I'm fine. I'm a mess.
I can't tell you not to think the way you're thinking right now. But I do have one last thing that might persuade you otherwise.
She hands her an envelope. Sayori softly took it from her. There's no name, no writing, no return address, just a plain envelope. She took her time to open it to see a folded piece of paper. Still curious, she unfolded the paper to find Snowflake, a white and lovely snowflake, falling to the ground without a care in the world, wishing it would not melt. Many other snowflakes had already fallen and melted, and many were still falling. The lovely snowflake looked around and felt like they were nothing at all, except that it was special, if it was not alone and it was helpful. Realizing this, the snowflake laughed, and laughed until their tears of sadness turned to tears of joy. The snowflake would eventually melt, but not for a long time, so it made the best of its life, laughing, loving, smiling, and being there. The snowflake melted, content with its life, because it lived it to its fullest. Merry Christmas, Sayori. Her eyes welted up.
This is a great present.
Before she knew it, she was crying. Her teardrops were dripping onto the poem. She quickly put the poem on her desk so that it wouldn't get any wetter. She dried up her tears and rubbed her face.
Oh, this is beautiful. How'd you get your hands on this?
I have my ways. Look, Sayori, at the end of the day, this is your choice. I can't stop you from doing what you might be about to do. But please, reconsider. I have to go now. My people need me.
Wait, you're leaving? Don't go yet. I have so many questions. I'm so thankful to have a boyfriend like Killen and friends like Monica. They care so much about me. People, they care.
She kept mumbling to herself.
I'm sorry.
She looks under her bed.
I can't do it anymore.
She quickly grabs a noose that was under there.
They deserve better than me. They all deserve better than me.
She started placing the rope on the roof.
I know Killen's still here, but if I do this fast enough, he might not even notice until it's too late.
She slides the chair into position.
I can't burden you guys any longer.
Sayori! Breakfast is ready!
Oh shoot! He's making breakfast? I have to go faster.
She tries to get on top of the chair. Sayori! Are you okay?
No. I hear his footsteps coming up the stairs.
Wait, now she needs to act fast. She tries to get the roof from off the roof. And, hey, sorry, I just wanted to... Sorry?
I can explain?
He sits down on the edge of her bed. Not knowing much else to do in that moment, she sits down next to him.
Killen,
No. You're about to apologize again for something that isn't even your fault. I'm not having it. I'm not even going to pretend that I know what you're going through. I don't. I absolutely know nothing about depression. What I do know is this. You're one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me. I've been by your side for years now. And no matter what those thoughts in your head are telling you, I'd much rather be by your side in life than mourning you after death. I'd much rather be by your side in life than mourning you after death.
You're just saying that. If I got out of your life tomorrow, you'd eventually forget about me. That's how this works. Everyone else would too. I'm not special. I'm a liability.
If you were truly a liability, why would I insist on spending time with you every day? Why would the others be happy every time you walk into the club room?
Because they feel like they have to. They're happy because they feel like they need to be. You're happy because you feel like you need to be.
I have breakfast ready for you downstairs. I insisted on staying over. If I was just here to make you happy, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I would have been home right now. Sorry. I hate seeing you beat yourself up like this. I hate seeing you believe you don't deserve to be happy. I especially hate the fact that I've only known about this relatively recently. But that's not your fault. None of this is. It's going to take time, but we're going to beat this. We're going to beat the shit out of your depression. And we're doing it together.
Killen.
His voice reverberates within the room like a pastor. It's as if her soul was given a fresh life.
You know what? I may still run into doubts in the future, but today, you win.
Sayori tightly hugs Killen. He quickly wraps his arms around her as well.
I'm not gonna worry about you any further today. Oh, I'm not gonna worry you any further today.
Oh, thank God. Sayori, I love you. Everyone loves you. Please don't forget that.
I'll try not to. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's not your fault. He kisses her forehead. This comfort is exactly what she needed right now. They stay there for a bit, cuddling for what feels like an eternity. She wishes it was. Eventually, they break apart. So, are you still good to go for our plans for today?
Yeah. I think I might need to take a nap though. Didn't get good sleep.
That's fine. I can save your breakfast for later. Actually, hold on. Let me go do that right now. He quickly exits the room.
Wait, what is he doing? Is he planning on staying here with me?
You don't mind if I nap here with you, do you?
No. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Good. Now, get back over here already. I'm feeling cold again.
He extends his arms out, and I quickly fall back into his warm embrace. He saved me again. He really does care. They all do. I can't run from this anymore. I'm going to give everyone the best present that I could give them. With a new resolve, I'm going to open the door to the next chapter of my life. One where my rain clouds don't rule me. One where I'll try to allow myself to live.
The tale ends there. What a wonderful first story that was, wouldn't you agree? Our protagonist was neck deep in despair, isolating herself from her friends, disassociating from the rest of the world. But in the end, with little divine intervention, she gained some newfound appreciation for her life, allowing herself to be free from her shackles, at least for one day. You know, that would have been great if it wasn't for the fact that she tried to kill herself and then pulled a 180 because the power of penis compelled her. But that's enough of my opinion. What did you think? Honestly, it was alright. There's some things about it I've been meaning to ask. There's some things about it that I've been meaning to ask you about. The main character, Sayori was her name, right? I don't know why I feel this way, but something about her feels familiar. Is that so? Do you know someone like her, perhaps? Maybe. It's hard to say. They do feel like someone I might have seen before. I'll chalk that to this person having a lot of experience when it comes to making stories. Well, in any case, I believe it's time we move on to the next story. Out of the 3 left, which one would you like to hear about next? Well, I think we'll save that for the next installment of Poems and Presents. Let me know what you guys thought about the story in the comments below. There's a lot of potential here. I like the perspective of showing Sayori what happens in Act 2 and having her react to that. That was pretty cool. Not a big fan of the ending. Mostly for the fact that they tried to build up to, you know, Sayori having this revelation, and then she was like, well, nobody's gonna miss me. I'm gonna kill myself. And then MC just comes in and she's like, we love you, Sayori. So we're gonna kick the crap out of your depression because you don't deserve to feel this way. And she's like, you're right. I don't deserve to feel this way. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be the best person I could be, at least for today. And I'm like, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. You don't get to have that kind of outcome when you try to make her kill herself a few seconds earlier. You don't get to cheat your way out of this. There's a better way you could have handled that, to be honest, but Nonetheless, that was probably a good way of opening the story. I'm hoping that the other stories will be better, but you shall see as time goes on. In any case, if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And leave a like on the video if you haven't already on your way out. It's been real. It's been fun. It's your boy JQilin. Ciao for now.